For years, I thrived in the high-pressure business world, but the workaholic life finally caught up with me. I was 35, very overweight, in chronic pain with severe mobility issues, terrible diet, no exercise. My health was a complete wreck. Then I went to a gentle yoga class and felt truly relaxed. The stress just melted away. I went from a size 18 to a size 8. I stopped getting sick. Pain disappeared. I learned to open my heart and I felt happy for the first time in years. So I said goodbye to the business world and started teaching. Yoga doesn't have to be strenuous. The easiest movements can trigger major release of chronic symptoms, no matter your age.
Healing Yoga. Yoga for real people with real problems.
Hello, I'm Deborah Devine, and that was my story. Smoking, weight issues, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure were all negatively affecting my heart health. Let yoga be your secret weapon to calm your heart, reset your nervous system, and soothe your mind. For many of us, the holiday season is very stressful. Financial strain, social engagements, and sadness can play a factor. Here are some great tips that will help you manage stress so you can enjoy the holidays. Let's begin with sun breaths. We're going to step into the middle of the mat, and we'll take our legs and feet apart, maybe a little bit wider than hips, so we can really have a good sense of a foundation and balance. Then, with that foundation in place, we take the hands in front of the heart center. Sun breaths, inhaling out and up with the arms. At the top of the inhalation, the fingers touch, and we exhale, hands to heart. Inhaling. Exhaling, completely feel the belly come to the front spine. This is a wonderful way to warm up the arms and warm up the heart. When we're working with heart health in our yoga practice, we're really dealing with the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. We're opening up space, and we're getting things limbered up and warmed up across the whole chest, the shoulders, the hands too. Now we're going to be moving into half sun salutes. So we can keep the legs wide if you feel that your balance might be compromised, or you can take your stance a little bit closer together. Your feet can come a little bit closer together. We bring the hands to heart center, and then we inhale, strong legs, pressing down through the heels, and then we exhale, bending the knees, taking the sit bones back, keeping that inner spiral, and then we inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, bend the knees as you come up, energizing the legs, and then exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Wonderful. Now we're going to be moving into Vitruvian arm variations. So we take the legs a little bit wider again. Energize the legs and create that firm foundation. Lift the ribs off of the pelvis. Draw the sit bones down. Engage the whole pelvic girdle as well. Feel really strong in the bottom part of the body so that we can really work with opening up and lifting the top part. Let's inhale the arms up about a third of the way. And then we'll exhale, turn the arms over, palms facing up. And then we'll inhale, turn the arms over again, another third of the way up. Exhale, rotate the upper arms. And then another in-breath comes along, turn the arms down, lift, and then exhale, hands open up to the sky. And then we're going to let the arms come down, and we'll try that again. Inhaling about a third of the way up, exhaling, turning the arms over. Inhale, turn the arms down again, coming up, rotating on the exhalation. Using arms in a strong way in our yoga practice is a really wonderful way to cultivate heart health. When we lift our arms for a longer period of time, it's quite a bit of a workout. And we are opening up energy channels across the fourth chakra. We're opening up energy channels across the arms, the chest, the upper back as well, opening up blood vessels, lymphatic vessels. It's a very healthy practice to really use the arms in our yoga practice. Inhale the arms all the way up, and then exhale all the way down again. Now we're going to take some time to rest the brain with forward folds. Forward folds are wonderful ways to prevent headaches in the first place, but it's also a wonderful way to manage the pain that you might be dealing with if you have a headache or a migraine. We take two folding chairs and we take a bolster or a firm blanket rolled up, and we're going to create a bridge between these two chairs and a nice support for the forehead. So we take a long, slow, smooth in-breath, lifting everything on the front line of the body, and a long, slow, smooth out-breath, we fall forward and rest. So this movement is happening from the femurs, from the top of the leg bones. Everything is moving back. The sit bones are moving back. We're creating this wonderful length and traction for the spine. The arms are resting away. You can see that there's this broadening of the collarbones. So the whole body is resting here, supported by the bolster. Having some compression on the belly is very soothing, and it just is a wonderful feeling of activating the relaxation response. Resting the forehead is also an excellent practice for preventing headaches and for managing the pain of headaches. There's a way of working with the breath to bring more oxygen into the ribs, moving the ribs out and up, and then exhaling and just allowing the mind to settle, allowing the mind to rest and clearing out all of the old thoughts, all of the old ideas, and just having a sense of quiet and peace. We can cultivate that at the end of the out-breath. Anita is doing another variation of child's pose here. She is resting her forehead on a bolster. You can do this at a table. You could be doing this with a chair. And both of these variations are excellent. If you're not using a chair, child's pose or a prayer pose is also a wonderful option. Taking the knees apart, heels together, reaching forward, extending the spine, and letting the forehead rest. Long, slow, smooth in breaths, and long, slow, smooth out breath. Let's come up either to a wall or a chair, and we'll take our legs up in inversion. If you'd like to support your pelvis with a bolster, that can be really wonderful and very nice for the low back. We take the legs up and we begin to circle the ankles and we spread the toes. Now, let's bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees splay apart, and we can rock the pelvis back and forth, just releasing any last tension and gripping in the hips. We could also butterfly the legs. Viparita Kirani is a wonderful pose to end the day. This is Daria's favorite pose before she goes to bed, and it's so effective. It really helps us turn off the fight-flight aspect of the nervous system and turn on the rest and digest aspects. Another wonderful practice is to use sandbags So when we use sandbags, or rice bags in this case, we just place it on the lower belly. And that helps us really ground the pelvis. Gives us a wonderful sensation of being able to completely surrender into the floor. Using an eye bag is also an excellent way to help calm and cool the brain. We don't want to put the eye bag directly on the eyeballs, but we just rest it on the brow bone and the forehead. That is a wonderful way to experience Savasana, the tranquility pose. Now, let the shoulder blades rest on the ground. Feel the pelvis completely surrendered. And we'll take a long, slow, smooth in-breath into the feet and the legs, breathing in light and spaciousness, and exhaling tension, exhaling holding. Another long, slow, smooth in-breath into the back, the spine, breathing in light and spaciousness, and exhaling tension, exhaling holding. Another long, slow, smooth in-breath into the belly, into the heart, into the lungs and the arms, breathing in light and spaciousness. Exhaling tension, exhaling holding. We take a long, slow, smooth in-breath into the neck, into the whole face, the eyes, and the brain. Breathing in light and spaciousness, and exhaling tension, exhaling holding. The left eyebrow moves to the left, the right eyebrow moves to the right, and the forehead moves back to the crown. We feel the front brain sink toward the back brain, and we surrender completely. We take a long, slow, smooth in-breath into the neck, into the whole face, the eyes, and the brain. Breathing in light and spaciousness, and exhaling tension, exhaling holding. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay up to date on all the latest videos. And let me know in the comments section below what other kind of videos you'd like to see.